In the world of cinema, where a regular day can go from normal to chaotic faster than a Jamaican sprinter, people can respond in one of two ways. They can choose to either rise to the occasion, becoming the hero that is needed to make sure that evil doesn't triumph. But every now and then, the human spirit breaks. Their courage crumbles into a pile of ashes, and when the dust clears, all that's left in its wake is a motherfucking coward. The kind of person who does what he has to do to survive, even if it means crying, begging, screaming in fear, and eventually running for their lives and stepping on anyone along the way. So let's find out in this Movie Ninja's Top 10 video which of these huge vaginas have the smallest cojones.
Don't move.
What?
Coming in at number 10, it's Ruby Rod. This radio DJ screams more than a woman in a horror film. His shrieking, glass-breaking voice is the kind of noise that the US government would use to torture a prisoner of war. If the situation gets hostile, expect him to cry more than a little baby who's just been punched in the face. Boom. Did he redeem himself? I would say so, because even though he's a bigger baby back bitch than Paris Hilton, he managed to stick by Bruce Willis's side throughout the entire movie. He even managed to cap himself a bad guy, right in the fucking head.
I don't feel right, Kobe. Think it's gonna be okay?
Oh, hey, man, I want to thank you for that nice intro you gave us today.
Guy. You probably don't remember me, do you? It's the sunglasses, right?
Coming in at number 9, Guy. Wait, what's his last name? Fogel? Frog ass? Oh yeah, that's right. Guy Fleetman, the eager extra, who's so damn excited to be a part of the show, but all of a sudden takes a trip into space and here comes the tears.
I changed my mind. I want to go back.
What the fuss you made about getting left behind?
And if you dare put an alien life form in front of him, he will unleash a scream of such epic proportion that you could swear it's the sound of a man who just stuck his penis in a blender. Did he redeem himself? Sure, because even though he thinks everything is going to kill him, he still managed to contribute to the mission and fight the aliens in the end. That's the power of Guy.
Bobby! Bobby! Bobby!
Are we there yet?
Coming in at number 8, Paris of Troy. The brother of a warrior who fought like a champion and died a hero. So maybe Paris was adopted or something, because the only thing he's good at is causing more problems.
Is this what you left me for?
And when he does muster up enough courage to fight for what he believes in, he somehow manages to lose his penis and turns into a huge vagina instead.
You coward! Fight me!
Crying for dear brother to save his good-for-nothing life. Does he redeem himself? Hardly. His mistake causes the downfall of the city, and the most important thing he does is kill the one man on the other side who manages to save his cousin's life. What an asshole.
You loved my father, I know. But so did I. That makes us brothers, doesn't it?
Coming in at number 7, the Emperor Commodus. Jealous, evil, conniving, murderous, cowardly, lying bastard. If you looked in the dictionary, next to those words would be a huge picture of Commodus and his bastardly face. This son of a bitch has his personal army do his dirty work for him, and apparently is so afraid of dating women that instead he'd rather have sex with his own sister. And how does he try to seduce her? He threatens to bathe in the blood of her son. And the one time he tries to show the world that he is not a coward, he straight up prison shanks his opponent before the match. Does he redeem himself? No way. Does he get what he deserves? Oh yeah.
This is so nuts. I mean, listen to what you're saying. It's paranoid delusion. It's really sad. It's pathetic.
Coming in at number 6, Carter Burke. This corporate sellout is slimier than two slugs having sex. This piece of shit is willing to risk the lives of everyone just because he's afraid of losing a little real estate.
This installation has a substantial dollar value attached to it.
They can bill me.
And when Ripley threatens to expose his plan to smuggle back the dangerous aliens, he tries to straight up murder Ripley and that little dirty ass girl. What a shithead. Does he redeem himself? Hell no. He runs from every fight he sees. Does he get what he deserves? You bet your nasty ass he does.
Dale, you numbwit. I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just playing. Come on now. I was just having...
Coming in at number 5, good old Percy Wetmore. This cowardly sack of wine loves to play tough when he thinks he has power over someone. But the moment he loses that power, you better get this man a washing machine because he just pissed his pants.
Hey, don't piss his pants.
However, he does seem to turn into a Spartan warrior when he sees a little mouse. Watch your ass, Master Splinter. You might be next. Does he redeem himself? Not really. Does he get what he deserves in the end? Yes, he does. But if you don't believe me, ask this fine fellow.
I think this boy's cheese slid off his cracker.
Private Upham. It's sad to see a grown-ass soldier cry in the field of battle, but it's just plain retarded when those tears cost another man his life. That kind of cowardice makes me wish that his mother would have looked into abortion during her pregnancy. Does he redeem himself? Sort of. He manages to kill the enemy, eventually. Maybe he doesn't deserve to die for what he did, but if he suddenly was shot in the anus with a rusty nail gun, I'd start to believe that God was actually fair.
Hold up. Now spin that!
Coming in at number 3, Greg Stilson. Now you might not know who he is, and that's fine, but know this, he's a bigger piece of shit than the one in Jurassic Park. His cowardice is hard to spot at first, but throw in Christopher Walken with a gun, and all of a sudden this man thinks it's okay to use a baby like Captain America uses his shield. Ha! So I guess he's not only a coward, but he's also a bona fide retard as well, because last time I checked, babies aren't even bulletproof. Does he redeem himself? No, there's no coming back from that. Does he get what he deserves? Well, after a dose of suicide, I'd say yes.
Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they're not convinced, I'm not convinced. I shut you down, John.
Coming in at a solid number 2, Donald Gennaro. This dick-sucking lawyer seems douchey enough, sure, But who knew that when the poop hit the fan, he'd hit the pooper? Now while being afraid of a dinosaur is perfectly normal, completely abandoning 2 children to be served up as appetizers to a goddamn T-Rex, well, that's colder than Mr. Freeze's ballsack. Does he redeem himself? Kind of. Because while he does attempt to sacrifice a couple of kids, he also manages to feed a hungry dinosaur. Dinos gotta eat, right?
You know, I can appreciate the way you handled that dude with the gun. I would have helped you out myself, except, well, I had a cup of coffee in my hand. You understand, right?
Unless you get rambunctious, then I'll just have to take care of you myself. You're not gonna fucking kill me, are you?
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Even if I did. If it doesn't work, he dies, you blow my head off. If it does work, I brought that kid who just for the fun of it blows my head off. So what's my incentive? Okay, homie. I keep it downstairs next to the snow blower.
Son of a bitch, do you think you can elude us forever, Carlos? Huh?
Wait! You got the wrong guy. My name's Simon. Look, just let me go. There's no need to kill me. I haven't seen your face. Don't you? No, I didn't see it.
Coming in at number 1, the amazing Simon.
So,
while most of the cowards on this list can bring out an intense anger in us all, Simon has the amazing ability of being the hugest coward in the world while making us all laugh at the same time.
you know what I mean? Those idiots.
There's nothing really wrong with trying to be a ladies' man. There's a decent amount of wrong in using nothing but lies to get into their pants. But being willing to sacrifice an innocent woman just to save your own ass, well, that's just fucked up.
Oh! Take her! Take her! Oh God, don't hurt me!
Someone get this man a tissue. One to wipe away his tears, and another to clean up the piss running down his leg.
Oh God, oh. Would a spy pee himself, huh?
Simon, you poor pathetic bastard. And if you're not sure why he's so pathetic, well, just ask him yourself.
I have to lie to women to get laid, and I don't score much. I got a little dick, it's pathetic.
Do you agree with this list? Well, if you don't, who the hell was asking you anyway? Either way, thank you for watching, and keep looking forward to more videos brought to you by Movie Ninjas.